The perfect cold outreach flow. And this flow actually works for LinkedIn, emails. It actually works for anything because it's always the same base. Here we go. First up, the ideal technique is always number one, to find a referral. And I learned this when I did very large deals and I had to talk to executives. And you only get access to executives when you can say something like, "Hi, Guillaume, Michael gave me your name." And you immediately get instant credibility and they will listen to you. So we need to find a way to get referrals. Referrals can be as easy as saying, "Hey, are you going to that event? I'll also be present." Or, "I have found you there. I have seen you." Whatever mechanism you find, especially when you have to mail or connect to a lot of people, find a referral mechanism. Once you've done the referral, the next step is everything that has to do with the problem. You always have to talk about the problem. I can't say, "I'm this guy doing this and I'm so important." No, I need to talk about you. So I need to flip it around and I need to talk about the potential problem because I'm doing sales. And when I talk about the problem, I become relevant for you. And not only do I become relevant for you, I can create something like unrest. And sales is all about creating unrest so that your prospect thinks, "I gotta do something. I have to fix this," right? So after the problem, what you could do is talk about the impact of this problem. And you can do it by use case, by talking about others. It's also a very good technique when you're stuck in sales is to talk about how another company has done this, how they have solved it, and you'll get immediate attention. Now, to wrap this up, the next part is not to do closing. One of the things we all do wrong is when we do our initial outreach the first time, you cannot close. The only thing you could close is the next step. And what is the next step? It's a conversation, it's a deep dive conversation, a talk. It's actually an interaction. So instead of trying to close immediately all the meeting, what I do is I do something else. I pace down because otherwise I look too much like a sales and I will give something of value. So what I'll do is I'll give something that's inspirational, a use case, I'll educate, or I literally will help them business with something that I've seen on their website or something I noticed like that can be done better. Your goal of all of that is not to close a deal because the deal closing is in the conversation later. Your goal is to have a conversation and move it actually offline. That is where trust is being built. And that is when you can do all your next actions to actually close the business. So try this framework and good luck hunting.